Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Please, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe, like, and comment. And please always come back to watch my videos. And I really do appreciate your big support to this platform. Please, if you have not yet put a notification bell, so put a notification bell so that you don't miss out on some of these videos that will actually be coming directly your screen. In today's video, we are going to have very interesting discussion. Remember to always come back and watch more of my videos, and I really do appreciate your big support to this platform. First of all, the Travel Commando has really tried his best to bring a lot of YouTubers up in the village so that they can be in position to sustain themselves in this community. Instead of going to drink from morning up to evening, at the end of the day, they don't have anything to put on the plate. So the Travel Commando has actually tried all his best to ensure that he keeps on supporting, some YouTubers, in this community or in his village, so that they actually have something, to move forward. But there are ungrateful people who actually don't think individuals who are really taking it for granted, and they don't value whatever things that he does in this community. In today's video, we are going to be highlighting a lot of issues, in this video today. So please watch the video up the end, and please, if you are new to this platform, subscribe, like, and comment, and please always come back to watch my videos. Let's start this video in this way. There is this young man who is actually so confused in life. He actually does not know where to start and where to end. He has been one of those individuals who criticize the Travel Commando so badly in whatever things that he does. Even when he's trying to help people in this very community of where the Travel Commando comes from, because when you look very critically, there is no YouTuber in this community that has really come up, without either the influence or the support of the Travel Commando. But there are these individuals who are really very confused. They call themselves, negative reactors. They are against any development that is actually happening in this community, and anything that the Travel Commando keeps on doing, they are always there to fight it. But amidst all whatever things that they have been trying to do, they have actually failed to bring down the Travel Commando down. Now, what they have now resorted to is, trying to insult and bringing a lot of negative energy to try to bring confusion in this community or in this village of theirs, so that maybe villagers can be in position to turn against the Travel Commando and look at it like he's a bad person. But I can assure you, all that is not working out. Sometime back, the sister of the Travel Commando had actually started a construction site. And there is some villager, this old man with no vision. An old man who cannot see beyond where he's stepping. What he did, he blocked the road for the mwango to take construction materials to the construction site, thinking that if he is to block that road, the construction materials will not be in position to reach the site. And he wanted the mwango to pay him some good amount of money so that he can be in position to allow these materials to go to the construction site. The Travel Commando said, no, we are not going to be paying you money each and every day. No, that one can never happen. So they came up with an idea of actually buying their own road. And actually they bought their own road, and now materials have started flowing, going to the site. The other day I saw actually a vehicle taking timber. So somehow it got stuck on the way, but people were able to work it out, and those materials actually reached the construction site. Big up to the team who are actually helping, the mwango to ensure that all this project goes on well. Now, there are other issues that are now rising. You know, the travel commando right now is actually trying his best to ensure that he helps mama, you know, grandma to Brian, or Brian construction site, to move as quick as possible. And actually people are coming in big numbers, you know, in not supporting, donating in whatever way they have, you know. So things are moving so fast. So all this is actually not going well with some of this negative energy, negative individuals. They're actually against the progress that is happening. You know, they feel if that construction would be probably theirs, you know, something like that. You know, but you see, if something is not supposed to be yours, it is not yours. You know, so now they are full of criticism. You know, a lot of issues, and now they are coming out now to say, no, why is it that the travel commando is not giving shoutouts to the villagers? But now the big question I'm asking, how many people are in that construction site who are actually being given shoutouts? There are quite many. You know? There are quite many. And there are others who are actually not helping in this construction site, but they also want to come and, you know, get shoutouts. And, you know, somebody just want to walk in to get shot, which is not right. And the travel commander has made it very, very clear. Not in one video. He has made like in 2 videos. That please, if you want to do a shout out, you know, come and also do something little. Come and do something little. You know. Then we can be in position to help you. But not just walking like you're going to your own home, like your boss. You see, there are people who don't reason. Me, I want to say it very openly. There are individuals actually who don't reason completely. They don't reason. You know, you just want to walk in this construction site. It's like you are home. Then you go there, that you are swelling, and then when they tell you no, you start shouting. You know, I did this. I did. My friend, for us, we are here watching, and we are going to be talking about it. Because when you look for issues upon yourself, you don't expect us not to talk about it. We are going to be talking, you know. So when they tell you, please, now, today, you go back, you know, then you go and start lamenting, making a lot of excuses. My friend, we are watching very... Today is today, tomorrow will be another day, of course. You know, let's learn to do things like mature people. The things of being a baby every time. No. People should start using their brain. If you don't want to go and help, you remain where you are. You know, continue doing things wherever you are. But these things of coming out, loitering like you're lost, you know, people moving like they're lost. You see people roaming here and there, and they won't shut out. They don't want to work. They don't want to do anything. But just to come and start, you know, hey, somebody comes with this camera, you know, very ready to shoot a video. But you're contributing nothing. Probably even watching the videos you are not watching, you know. You can imagine. Then at the end of the day when they tell you, please, no, today, please, today, no, you know. Let's learn how to conduct ourselves. You see, the biggest challenge with us, Africa, we actually want a lot of free things. We want a lot of free things, and we don't want to do. You know, we don't want to use our energy to get something. That's where the problem is. If these individuals were going to this construction site and they're doing something, you know, who would chase them? Who? Nobody would chase them. Nobody. But you won't just walk out like a gentleman. Like you are supervising people. Yeah? Like you are supervising. You are now the boss. A boss has come at the end of the day. People have been working. Now you are the boss who have come. You want a shout out. You want to do a video. You are supervising what you have been doing. People have been doing. It does not go like that. Let's learn. No, let's learn actually to conduct ourselves respectfully. Me, I will keep on emphasizing so that some individuals, their eyes start seeing. It is not right. You know, behave like a mature person. Behave like a person who have brains. But this thing of behaving like a baby every time you want to be like a baby, you want to be spoon-fed. What about people who are working? You don't sympathize with them. Some of them are working now, like Nico. He's working, he's not being paid, by the way. No? Then for you, at the end of the day, you come. You are the boss now. Where? I like the travel commando. And I said it from the beginning that the travel commando is, from the time the fisherman went there to attack, I made it very, very clear. The travel commando, now his eyes are going to be sharp. These things of people walking like that, you know, like they're the MPs of the area. They are the politicians of the area. They are the supervisors of the area. They are the dictators and they are everything of the area. It is not going to work with the travel commando. You know? Like the travel commando is a very simple person. What he wants, please do something to support the people in the community. You know? But the thing of being a bossy, that home is not for the travel commando. It's not his home. You know? Everybody who are going there, they are doing something, including the travel commando. He is going there because he's doing something. He is supervising and ensuring everything is well. But you just want to go, swinging yourself. The bossy man have come now. Please, if you're new to this channel, please subscribe, like, and comment. And please always come back to watch my videos. And I really do appreciate your big support to this platform. Today is today. And tomorrow will be another day. Please subscribe. And we are moving very, very strongly. And in today's video, we are actually going to clear a lot of things in this video today. Now, I would really first of all want us to watch this clip. And then when I come back, we are going to continue with this video very, very strongly. Please put a notification bell so that you don't miss out on some of these interesting videos that will be coming directly to your screen. Let's watch this clip.
Just a video, just a single video is a problem. You are starting lecturing him. But someone coming from outside Kenya, you are giving him full 100 support. Full 100% support. Is not that evil. Is not that greedy. Is not that jealous. Is not that hate. That is what I can ask the Swamp King. As in these Mosoli men, they don't have balls. For how long are we going to be slaves? You can't stand on your own. You can't tell. For Maja, why are you not telling the Swamp King that you did wrong to embarrass me? That day I saw Mayuguno putting materials on his construction. Definitely, he went to Brian's construction. He went there to volunteer, let me say, to pretend that he's volunteering there. So that maybe another subscriber can see him working there. He can feel that, look, how people are very, very, very strong and volunteering. So let me go and give you 1 tipper of kokoto or 1 tipper of cements or 1 tip of sand or 10 bag of cements. The same way to Mapopo. The same way to other content creators who are working there. They normally go there because to fake that are volunteering because of donation, and maybe they can have new subscribers who maybe they are saying that they are hardworking. But to all those things, we have seen their psychology, how they are using psychology. And
so actually, you have watched that clip from that very, very confused, so the negative reactor from the village. Actually, when you look at his kind of reasoning, that type of reasoning is for a child. I don't really look at it like this guy is mature enough, in his brains, though probably he looks mature in the head, but in the brains, he's not mature. His type of reasoning is not actually reasoning well. Because actually when he says that the travel commando is helping villagers in this community, yes. If it's, it's not helping villagers in this community, that is crap. that is not giving shout out to the people in this community, that is not reasoning. First of all, the number of YouTubers that the Travel Commando was able to help in this community, the number is actually alarming. The number actually is alarming, and it's still helping them. It's still helping a lot of YouTubers in this community, which is actually a very, very good thing. But you see, these are lazy individuals who actually don't want to work more harder, like making a lot of videos for themselves so that people watch. They're just too lazy in life. Very, very lazy individuals. For example, when you look at that one who is talking, he can make like one video and it takes like almost sometimes even a month without making any video, or like 2 or 3 weeks without making any video. But at the same time, he wants to earn on YouTube. And you see, the tricky thing with YouTube is that for you to benefit out of it, you need to release more videos. If you release more videos, you benefit. But if you are just going to sit down there and you say, me, I have a YouTube platform, it is doing well, and you are seated, at the end of the day, you will get completely nothing. Completely nothing. So, for him to come out and start throwing a lot of these words, these are just accusations. Lazy people will always want to come out with, camouflaging a lot of things. And he's not working hard for himself. If this man was working so hard for himself and is releasing videos each and every day, probably you would have even stopped this mentality of wanting to talk about other people, because he would be seeing progress upon his life. He would be seeing, but this is an individual who is just after opening his mouth. When he get a chance to open his mouth, his work is to wait for something to talk about. He lacks context. He is not creative. The man is not creative enough. He is not creative. He's just after looking for problems, chaos. The man loves chaos. Whenever he sees there's a problem, he wants to go there. And everything that he touches will never succeed. That's the biggest problem. He lacks brains. He lacks completely brains. So for him, when he only sees opportunity to make noise, he will be there. You remember now the issue of this YouTuber whom was told to go away from the site. Now he heard about that. He came and started opening his mouth. The Travel Commando does not want to help villagers. He does not want to give shoutouts. He talks like people are blind. Like people are not seeing what is happening at the construction site. He talks like this is a crazy man. This is a man who lacks creativity. He's just after only smaller things to make them look so big. But the truth is, you cannot be in position, like you are not releasing videos. Look at the person, the one Marwa said, please, you go back home. He's not also releasing videos he's also lazy. He's not releasing videos every day. And now, if you fail, you blame the Travel Commando. If your platform is not doing well, you blame the Travel Commando. And yet, you are not putting the energy, to grow your platform. By the way, Nasto has gone too far. But the guy used to be with Nasto. I expected his channel also to would have grown, but laziness is a problem. So actually, there is no need to criticize the Travel Commando for people's failure. He played his part. He has helped people. He has done videos with them. So, there are individuals who want the Travel Commando every day to be doing videos with them. So when he leaves the village, your channel collapses. When he comes back, he should be there to do videos with you. Some people really, you style up. And now this one who is coming out making noise about Mayuguno. Mayuguno, he was there to get donation. Mayuguno put videos each and every day, and people watches these videos. So you cannot tell me that Mayuguno has not been in position to save money to bring these materials. That is scrap. Total scrap. That is total scrap. Some of these individuals think people cannot see. Mayuguno put videos each and every day. This is a hard worker. A hard worker. He was able to draw a plan for Brian's house for free, no payment. He went and worked there for free, no payment. You know? Now, such a person, this is what this individual is coming out to say. We know their tricks. We know, the man is working hard. And even if people are to support him, you know, people have seen what Mayuguno is actually capable of. He is a hard worker. You know, a hard worker. And this individual don't want to appreciate that. Hey, he's now taking construction materials at his side because he has gotten free money. If there is free money, you also go there. You know, that construction site was free for everybody to go and work there. Very free for everybody. You know, very free. Anybody could go there to work, but not to cause chaos like the fisherman. You know, not to cause chaos. You know, so when people see that Mayuguno has started pouring materials, construction materials at his home, that now becomes a problem to jealous individuals, people who are jealous, hypocrites. You know, why don't you appreciate what you're seeing? This guy works, he has worked so hard in life. He has worked. I ever met people to help him, but people have really seen that he has put a lot of energy. He has put a lot of energy and is ensuring that all is moving well each and every day. A man who struggles each and every, you can imagine, that man has not gone to school. And they used to laugh at him, by the way. Those individuals, like that one who have been talking, used to laugh at him. He's not going to. Now they have started seeing him, he's progressing. They are now being jealous of him. They are now calling him all sorts of names. He is going there because he wants donation. He is doing this because he wants donation. He is doing that way because. But even from the beginning, when Mayuguno started doing all these things, these individuals, they were also in this village. You know? And a lot of them used also to make videos. But the biggest challenge with them is that they don't know the right direction to follow to succeed. The travel commando was able to show them a very, very clear direction. But because they don't have brains, they want everything that each and every, if the travel commando would be doing videos with them. Have you seen Mayuguno going to the travel commando's place every day doing videos? Have you seen? If that opportunity is there, he makes videos with the travel command. But not even a long video, a short video. But there are some individuals who want the travel command to do with them videos for 1 hour. 1 hour. Like it's now the work of the travel command to do such things. You know? There are people who are really very, very crazy in life. Very, very crazy in video. And when Mayuguno has started pouring materials, construction material, it's a problem to some of these people. There is nobody who is also stopping you to go and do the same thing. You stop calling people all sorts of names, yet you are just too lazy in life. You know? How long can it take for somebody to take a video? Okay, let us assume 1 hour or even 30 minutes. You know? How many hours are in a day? You know? How many hours are in a day? And then you come out to start making noise. Mayuguno is doing this and this. Mayuguno is this and this. That is crap. That is being jealous. You know? Then you find him is also calling people that, hey, these are hypocrite. The travel commando is, you know, a jealous person. A travel commando. You are the one who is jealous. You are not. You are against development in this community. And people who are working so hard for themselves, those are the individuals that are very busy fighting. You know? Instead of you working so hard for yourself, for your family, you know? You are just there making noise, criticizing people who are working so hard for themselves. People are trying their best to ensure that their community develop, their homes develop, their children will not suffer time to come. But this one is just after making noise. You know, our boys in the village don't have balls. Now look at that. Our boys in the village don't have balls. Balls to do what? To go and fight the travel command. You know? For fighting him because he's working so hard for his family. Why don't you spare that energy? Do something for yourself instead of criticizing and throwing a lot of words. Why can't you spare that time and do a productive work for yourself? So you cause some change in your home, in your community. You know, criticizing people is not going to help you. Talking bad mouthing about the traffic is not going to help you. That is what some of these people actually don't know. You know, they don't know. But give them time to make noise, lamenting here and there, throwing a lot of accusation, you know, like they're the only people who know how to criticize and making, you know, a lot of noise in this community. You know, young YouTubers who started just yesterday are actually doing better than them. You know, they're doing better than them because they know the direction to follow. You know, some of these, you look at Mapopo and like this guy, that one who have been making noise. Look at Mapopo and him. You know, Mapopo does not know English, but you see this one. You know, at least he can speak better English than Mapopo. Instead, his English is using it to insult people. You know, wasting time, wasting his prime time in life. He does not know that he is even growing old. He's growing old already. The moment you reach like 30 years, 30 years, now you click 40, 45 and you have nothing. You know, you reach 45, you have nothing. By the time you reach 50, nothing. You think you can make it at 80. You know, you can make it at 80, like, you know, it's how Kohera is gambling in life. You know, those are life lessons that you are supposed to, you know, to now be very, very careful. That if people like Kohera have been struggling in life at that age, and you still have the energy to do something that can change the narrative in your life, why can you now start doing something? Because you have good examples. Look at Kohera. You know, he's stranded. The old man is stranded in life. You know, and you are just here making noise here and there, and you have people who are actually giving you good example in the community. But the Travel Commando is a very, very good example. The Mwango, David Jr. These guys are working each and every, releasing videos each and every day. You know, even when you actually see that they have reached some level in life, but they are still working so hard. They are not giving up. They are working energy every day. But look at these young men with a lot of energy. What they only like is eating. You know, they are not working. What they eat is more than what they are producing. You know, they eat a lot, but the income is little. How are you going to grow? You eat too much, but your income is actually very, very small. You eat more than you can afford, and you expect yourself to grow. You expect yourself to develop. You expect your life to change. But give them time to open their mouth like they're crazy. You know? You can imagine. All scrap. Me, I call it scrap. You know? Then you see in the videos whom the Travel Commander has been in position to help. Changing their life. Doing a lot of things to make sure that their life changes. They are now parading their so-called the brothers, making a lot of noise. Hey, yeah, yeah, hey. I was like, now look at this one also. You know, that the man is a soldier as he has come back in the village. Now he has the right to make noise in this community. You know, hey, shouting. And I'm like, oh, look at this one. Let me tell you, good soldiers don't behave in that way. They know actually what to do. They're always quiet, very humble, you know. But this one who comes in the village and want to fight everybody. Boxing jerry cans, boxing. The man is boxing the wall. But that is not a soldier. Me, I think that guy is just a security guard. That's not a soldier, I think. A well-trained soldier. I think that guy must be a security guard. You know, when he comes back in the village. Let me tell you, we had one guy in my village there. You know, actually my village is full of people who have done, people who have gone to the army kind of because of a lot of, you know, rebellion in our community. You know, LRA attacked our village so much, our area there. You know, LRA, Lord Resistant Army, that was being led by Coin. even up to our home. Those rebel attack, our home area there, even kill the people by the in our home area there. So a lot of people join the army to fight back, against these rebels. But most of them are now back in the community and they're doing well. They're not shout, they don't make noise. They don't make noise, by the way. They don't shout. My very, very close neighbor is a well-trained soldier. He's back in the village. He has retired. I have uncles. I have cousin brothers who are soldiers, commanders, but they don't make noise in the village. They are shouting like the way this one is shouting. Actually, a lot of boys in my village, at least they have been in the army. We call them, in the army, but before they joined the local defense units before joining the real army. But most of them are back now in the village. The local defense units, who used to help us, with these rebel groups and the rest. And they managed to fight them off and they chased them in the area. In conjunction with the UPDF and the rest, they actually played a very, very big role. Big up to the UPDF in Uganda. Actually, they're the best. Very, very professional soldiers. Very, very professional, by the way. Very, very professional. Even they can get you on the road, and you could see those guys carrying, like these old people who don't have the energy to move. You find them, when things had become so hot, most people could not even now, there are people who were really big-headed. They didn't want to leave the village. But when the fighting now became intensified, the fighting between the Arab boys and the UPDF soldiers, fighting this rebel group. Actually, those rebel groups, they were actually very, very strong. They are very, very strong. But when the fighting intensified, people took off and they left these old men and old women who had lacked the energy. It is the UPDF who rescued a lot of old women there in my areas, those areas, and took them to the camps. Yes, big up to our good soldiers here in the country. We really respect them. But now, we have this soldier. He calls himself that he's a soldier. Me, I have a feeling that man is just a security guard. Because there's a difference. A professional soldier don't shout a lot, unless maybe there is a problem, But very, very professional soldiers, they're so quiet. When you attack him, that's when you will see his true colors. But this one who is shouting in the village, that one, I really doubt. That man must be either a security guard somewhere. By the people who like showing off that the security guards. Who like showing off too much that the security guards. Me, I want to be very, very open. So that one, I don't know. I'm just assuming. Because his character, boxing, like he's a... I'm going to show you the clip here. Ish! What is that? And he does not know that he's exposing himself to thousands and thousands of people who are watching his character. If at all he's a man, I can assure you some officials will be in position to watch the video. And say like, now you look at this one also. You don't go back to the village and start terrorizing people. Boxing. And I hear that when he gets drunk, people don't sleep at home. That's what I was hearing. Is that being professional? Let me tell you, we love our good soldiers here in Africa. We love them. Because without them, some of us would have died long time ago, by the way. Some of us would have died long time ago. We went through a lot. You run when a bullet is passing on your head. You are running and a bullet is passing on your head. My friend, we love them because some of us, we know what they go through to save our lives. We know. But this one who is going to the village and making a lot of noise like that, no, something is not right. Because actually, even when I see the sister, the brother, the fisherman, when you really see his character is for a person who has a problem in the head, you know, complete problem. So there is something that is not right. That's, for me, that's what I can say. 5 years of going to the village and you start scaring people, you know, threatening people. I really don't, you know, I don't think that's the right way, you know, how people should behave. Because even him, even if he's a soldier, he can be arrested. So long as he's going to do something wrong in the community, he can be arrested. So him making noise, shouting, like, you know, no, that one is not going to help. It's not going to help. Let me tell you, when you are wrong, you are wrong. Like the fisherman. The fisherman, if you think he has a brother who is now back in the village to cause problems, and he feel he can do anything, that now he can go and make noise. Let the fisherman go and make noise at the gate of the travel command. And you will see that they will arrest him, and that brother of his will do nothing. You know? Ever big or he is a soldier like what? He will do nothing, I can assure you. Instead, he might also end up being in prison for nothing. You know? So we actually have our people who want to take opportunity that when you have a brother, a relative in a big position, you want to utilize that to, you know, to suppress other people. That is not how it works. Let me assure you, that's not how it works. People know the law, you know, because if that man makes a mistake, he can easily be dealt with, you know. Actually, let's just watch this clip, and then when we come back, we'll resume this video very, very strong, so that I talk about something that you have seen the conduct of this guy who claimed to be, you know, a very professional. Let's watch this clip, then let me come back.
Nobody. Yes. Exactly. Nilikuwa nalala chini. Yes. Ala.
Sisi hapa tunangoja tulipwe.
Wow.
Nani atalipa?
Gee.
Mlipeshe huyo.
These are great gentlemen coming from behind the scene right here, man. And they are great people in the world, plus the whole community. Everybody knows their work. You see how they are standing? They are icons of Nyabohanse village. Hello.
Hello, Tuga.
Yes. Big up yourself, man.
I say hi, Kaguku.
Wow.
Yep. How do you feel it?
We feel it that way.
Where? On Earth?
On Earth.
Let's move.
Okay. Yes. So never joke with Kate. You see, when you are busy triggering me out there, no, I've got people. You see, so check it out.
Yes.
Us, yes.
Who you say? Niko hapa, mukuje.
Yes.
Tupe nasikianga mnakujanga. Come.
Yes.
Nimewapea leo na kesho. Come. Kuja.
So actually, you can see that type of character, the behaviors. You know, the sister, same character. The fisherman, same character. Now also this one is having the same character. So it is the problem in the family, I think. That's what I'm seeing. It's the general problem in the family. But I would really want to warn these individuals that be very, very careful. Don't cause for your brother problems. You know? Don't cause your brother problems. And he does not know probably the impact of these videos. You know, where they're putting him and he's doing all these kind of things. He does not know. And he does not know actually maybe what he's even doing. You know? Shouting and the rest. Because what he was able to say in that clip, you know, and time to come, he make a mistake. That very, very video can be used against him. You know? Can be used against him. So please, learn not to put your brother in problems that you yourself, you are causing for yourself. You know? It's not right. Because him innocently is doing his things, you know, without knowing, you know, boxing the wall. Eh? 'Cause Hey, let them come now. Let them come. I'm here back in the village. My friend, you'll do nothing. You know? You will do nothing. You will do nothing. You will do nothing. So long as the authority has come, they will come. And nothing can happen. So, this lady who is very, very confused, you stop parading your brother or your who. You know? In these videos, you know, showing him in a very, very, you know, it is very bad. You know, very bad. If at all he is a professional soldier, don't put him in a very compromising situation. Because a lot of people watches these videos, including army officials and the rest, big people in the government. And that shows that actually some of these people don't reason. You know? Don't. You're going to cause him problems for nothing. Yeah? Yeah, he's a one who like who know how to shout in the village. My friend, be very, very careful. By the way, there are people actually who are professional soldiers, and you'll never know. The man is very quiet. You know, even when you try to look at him, you may not even believe that he's a professional soldier. You know, very quiet man. Eh? Very quiet. And the way he does it, things smartly. Even if they tell you that that man, be careful, that one is a soldier, you will not know. But this one who want to come and do it, yeah, don't be surprised that that one is a security guard. Oh, the bouncers in these disco halls. Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised. You know? But if he's a soldier, it's also good because we love our soldiers and they really do protect us. But people should not use them in wrong ways. You know? Because the moment that person becomes a soldier, it is not a family asset now. It becomes an asset of the country. Not for your personal kind of things. No? Not for your own personal kind of things. It becomes an asset to the country. You know? And not to go and cause chaos, problems in the villages. No. That's not how it's supposed to be. And I have a feeling that that is what this lady does not understand. You know, the man becomes an asset or a woman becomes an asset of the country so long as now you are a soldier that is supposed to defend. You know, the role of a soldier is actually very, very clear. Defending properties, you know, protecting and defending the country and its properties. You know, that's the work that shows you that that person becomes an asset to the country, not an individual. You know, not an individual. Because he can be commanded anytime that we want you back here. And the man will just leave you there. You know? So please, let us not start using our people to cause commotion and problems. And at the end of the day, those things, you know, also, you know, make them look so bad and, you know, and you see, that thing, it taints the name of the country, by the way. It's not good. That, hey, now this is how the soldiers in this country behave, you know? And you find people start to, this is not professional. This is not professional. No? It's not right. I hope these individuals actually listen. Listen to this. You know? Leave our good soldiers out of this platform making a lot of funny noise. Leave them. You know? Let them go and do their work. And when they retire, they can come back home and stay in the village peacefully. Not when somebody, when he comes in the village, he becomes again, he starts developing fear and the rest. He's not fitting the society because of the problems that he was able to commit. You know? And you see, it's also very, very clear that these very, very people are the one who is attacking the family of the travel commander. And when they arrest them, they start making noise. Hey, they're arresting her, they're using money, just because they have the money. You know? At the same time, you're the one causing problems. And when they arrest you, you start saying people have the money, they brag because they have the money, they do this because they have the money. But yet the problem is you as an individual. You know? I wish some of these people start reasoning maturely, you know? Because me, I've never seen the travel commando going to somebody's home and it's causing problems. No, I've never seen. People are the one who will always want to follow the travel commando at his place. People. You know? They're the ones always going to the travel commando's home looking for problems. You know? You go up to his gate because you want to cause issues. You know? You go up to his, you go and climb at his wall fence because you want to cause a problem. You can imagine. Then at the end of the day, when you are arrested, you start making a lot of noise, a lot of accusation, a lot of what, and you know, those kind of things are not going to help. You know, people should actually learn how to stay in their lines. Should learn. But the things of shouting, making a lot of noise is not going to help. You know, it's not going to help. You learn how to conduct yourself and do your things respectfully. Nobody will come for you. There is no need for the travel command to come for these individuals. If at all they're doing right things. You know? There's no need. But if you start following him, you're going to attack him at his home. You're following him at the construction site. You're following him and you want him to keep quiet just to look at you. My friend, it does not go like that. That's not. You know? That's not how things are done. Be in your own line and stay there and stop insulting him, stop abusing him. You stop bringing confusion, stop following him at his gate. And the peace will prevail. But if you are going to go making noise at his gate, you are insulting him, you are insulting his wife, you are insulting his mother, you are insulting his father, you are insulting his brothers and sisters, and you just want him to keep quiet and look at you. My friend, that one, where they want to bring a whole army, I can assure you it is not going to work out. It's not going to work out. Where they want to do what, it will not work out. Even I can assure you, the villagers whom they think is against the travel command, they will be the first people to come and support him. That I want to assure you. You know, it is not that all these villagers hate the travel command. It's these funny YouTubers. You know, these funny YouTubers. These funny YouTubers who are not working hard for themselves. You know, for them what they are after seeing that, if that man has been in position to buy a very powerful Benz, he has bought a van. You know, how much money does he has? But you who is talking, you are not working hard. And him whom you are saying is a rich man, is working hard each and every. The man is releasing a video of like almost 3 hours. You know, for you want to release a video for 10 minutes, 15 minutes. How are you going to reach that level? You know, the man is releasing a video of almost 3 hours. And he's putting a lot of energy in it from the beginning up the end. And you want to compare yourself with such a person. You know? And he's releasing these videos each and every day. Let us stop deceiving ourselves. Let's learn to work hard. And you always keep on emphasizing that, please, if you want to achieve in this platform, make videos each and every day. You know, let me tell you, by that, I've also tried. I'm always releasing videos every day. If at all I have now maybe too much issues, that is when. But I've really tried my best to release videos. Sometimes even 2 videos, by the way. I tried. You know? But some people just want to sit and make noise, lamenting here and there. And you think you can make it in that way. Please, if you're new to this channel, please subscribe, like, and comment. And please always come back to watch my videos. I really do appreciate your big support to this platform. You know, yes, really, I want to send a very, very big appreciation to all of you who always come back to watch my videos. You know, thank you so much, and thank you a million times. And please always come back to support me in this platform by watching my videos. I really do appreciate. And also a very special greetings to all of you watching me from the USA, UK, Canada, and all of you watching me from the Caribbean. Not forgetting our good people, here in Africa. Thank you so much for supporting this platform, and thank you so much for subscribing. And please, if you have not yet subscribed to this platform, please subscribe, like the video, comment where you feel it's necessary. And thank you a million times. Thank you so much. I would also want to say, by the Doreen Small, I say a message that they have lost somebody in their community. We always we pray for you, and we really continue praying for you, that may all really goes on well, and may he or her soul rest in eternal peace. May the peace of the Lord be with you all. And thank you so much, my good people, for always turning up to watch my videos. I really do appreciate your big support to this platform. Thank you so much. Let's meet again in our next video. God bless all of you.